guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I am giving you a sneak peek of the two new journals that I've been working on. These I started way before Christmas, and I kind of tabled them right before Christmas when I needed to start working on Christmas items and stuff. So I went back to finishing them up. I had them just about done before I stopped working on them, but I just had other things that were more important to work on. But I'm so happy to have gotten these done. I think they turned out so cute, and this is just a sneak peek. I'm going to have another video that will do full flip throughs of both of these journals, but today I wanted to do a little crafting and just show you how you can put some simple just pieces together, scraps and things, and make a really cute altered tag. So I'm going to make one similar with like this, but I wanted to show you two other ones that I made. This one was using a time card, and so it just has a image from a book page and then some scraps of yellow paper, scraps of lace and trim, a button, some twine, and some fabric up here. And then this one is a vintage bingo card, and I just used the same elements. I added a doily over here, some trim and buttons and ribbon, twine, and another book image. This was a really cute Winnie the Pooh book, and then some fabric down here. So they're pretty simple. I know you could go crazy altering tags, but when you're putting them inside of a journal, you don't want them to be like really overly embellished or dimensional, because you do want them to be able to slide into like a pocket or tucked in. So that's why, I mean, I love it just like this, and just the stitching adds a lot to it. So yeah, if you'd like to see these, I'll have a video coming up this week, and yeah, they'll be in my Etsy shop after that. So let's go ahead and get on with the crafting here. I'll move these over. And this you could do with any subject that you're working on, any journal. But an altered tag is just always fun to make, and then it's fun to include in your junk journal or scrapbook, or just like a card or whatever you want to use it for. So here is the stuff that I have. I have some scraps. I have ribbon and twine, my little piece of rickrack, piece of fabric, a piece of paper. Now I have the shipping tag, and the shipping tags you can buy on Amazon. They come in packs of 100. I'll try and have a link down below for a shipping tag. And then I have this book page here. It's a really cute Winnie the Pooh book, and I'm going to use this image. I also have distress ink and my pad here, and then some glue and scissors. So if I'll probably need the scissors. All right, so I tore this and used my distress ink. And if you have regular ink, that's fine. You know, they market it for this purpose, so you'll buy it that way. And I know they have there's other things you can do with distress ink too, but you can use any kind of ink to make your edges look distressed. So I distressed the tag, and then I distressed this piece of paper, and I want the paper to go all the way from the top to the bottom. And this was just a scrap, so I'm just going to make it go. So I'm going to clip it in half here, and that'll just go like that, and then I'm going to cover that up so you won't even know that it didn't reach all the way from the top to the bottom. So I'm going to just go ahead and glue this down. I think my tip is clogged up. All right. Here we go. The next thing I'm going to do, I want to add this doily, and I kind of want it just to go down on the corner a little bit, so I'll just place it where I want it and turn it over and use my scissors and just trim it off. You could fold it over if you wanted, but I want to leave the back open so that somebody can put a picture or journaling or whatever on the back. So I'm just going to trim this off. Save that piece for another project. And then go ahead and glue that down. I like to spread the glue around when I'm doing doilies, especially the really thin ones, so it's less wrinkly, but it will be covered up mostly, so you can't really tell. Alright, and then I'll glue this down. I actually sewed this on this one. For this purpose of the video, I'm just going to glue everything down, and I may go back in and add some stitching, but just know you can add whatever you want, you know, as far as stitching and whatever, you know. So I'm gonna add a little bit, just a tiny bit of glue here. Be aware of how thin your fabric is and if it will show through. If it's that a certain color, usually solids, you can see the glue through it, so you want to be really light with the glue and kind of spread it out. Now I'm going to just tear my image out here. And kind of check, I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and distress my edges with my, this is fired brick. I think that's what it's called, fired brick, yeah. And I'll try and link as much as I can down below. I'm using art glitter glue and I really like it. The only part I don't like about it is that it gets clogged up here. I mean, it is easy to use your pin to declog it, but yeah, and that happens with any glue, I would say anyways. So let's see, glue that down. and it is runny. I noticed that. If you're used to a thicker glue like Aleene's, like I usually use as Aleene's tacky glue, that's more like Elmer's glue, like as far as the consistency. It's really milky. So you have to get used to that and not be heavy-handed when you squeeze it, because then it comes out in large runny quantities. All right, and then I have this piece of rickrack. I'm going to put that up at the top. Finish that edge there. Oops. Need a little bit more glue. It's not holding it. I have some vintage buttons here. Two little red ones, and those were nice because they have a flat side, but they have a really fun pattern. I don't know if you can even see that, but I have two of those, and then I have this vintage metal button, and I'm not sure, it's some kind of, it looks like lions and something in the middle. I can't really see it, but I had my husband cut the shank off the back so that it will be flatter on the card. So I'm going to just make a little collage of those on the side there. A little, yeah, I guess I call it a collage. You can either use your liquid glue or hot glue. I am going to add some stitching around on this later, but I still think without it, it looks really cute. So the last thing you need to do then is just tie whatever ribbon or twine or whatever in the hole up here. This is a stiffer ribbon, so I'm not going to tie this. I'm going to use my, this is embroidery thread, and just tie a double knot around the top. Just pull it through, and I'll have to trim this off. It's a little bit long. Let's see, let's go ahead and pull it to where I want it. I just want to make sure it's really tight, and then just double knot there. And I'm going to go ahead and trim this. It needs to be pulled up a little bit. Just trying to make it tight. There. There. And then if you want to pull the pieces apart up here, I like that look. The little stringies. Just adds a little more texture to the top. Just like that. And super cute. I love it. And there's that one. My time card and bingo card. So just a quick little craft with me. Hope this inspires you to in your journaling projects. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Be on the lookout for the Winnie the Pooh journals. Follow me over on Instagram because I'll be posting things over there as well, and hope you subscribe and turn on your notification bells. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.